To go through the inquiry task for this week uh, because this week you're not investigating just one ancient civilization but three. And the reason we've put these three together is that they are connected in that they existed in the same part of the world and they existed, the time periods in which they existed overlapped a little bit, and there are some connections between them. These civilizations were incredible. And I think it's really exciting this week because there's probably a lot of you probably don't know as much about these as the others that we've looked at so far. So hopefully you learn some really new and exciting things. And what I love about these civilizations is the mystery that surrounds them. They seemed to know things and be able to do things that still today we can't quite explain how or why. So the three civilizations that we're asking you to look at are the ancient Mayans, Incas, and Aztecs. And all of these ancient civilizations existed in what's known as Mesoamerica. And Mesoamerica kind of means Middle and South America, what we would now say today known as Central and South America. The earliest of these were the Mayans. Then the Incas kind of overlapped a little bit with the end of the Mayan Empire, and the most recent were the Aztecs. So we've got some resources on the card here that talk about each. The first resource here is the Aduxter's website, which has links to information about all three, or all of the different empires listed here. And there is one video which is a pretty good overview for each of them, starting with the Mayans, the first video here. The second is a video about the Incas, and the third is a video about the Aztecs. There is a fourth video here, which is from Khan Academy, which is a great website with information about all sorts of things, which tries to put the picture together, shows you the order in which they existed and what kind of connections there are between the three. So this one is probably more for your interest than anything else in terms of the information that you need to fill out your slideshow. You'll probably find the first three, but this last one, you might be interested just to kind of give you a bit of an overview and a picture of how they fit together. In answering your questions, a couple of practicalities. When you go to your Ancient Civilizations slideshow, there are the two slides with the questions that match the ones you've done on the previous civilizations, but you are answering these questions for three different civilizations this week. So you need to think about how you're going to organize your information. I would suggest one simple way would be to replicate the slides, or rather, as the tool says within Google Slides, to duplicate them. So I'll just show you how to do that quickly. Like a lot of you have experienced over the last couple of weeks, I'm experiencing a bit of a lag in our internet at the moment, so just bear with me. Hopefully this works okay. So if you navigate to where the slides that say week 4, and there are 2 of them, and you go to the side bar that shows you the overview of the slides. Select the first slide that says week 4, and then if you press and hold shift and click on slide 8 as well, so you've got slide 7 and 8 highlighted, and then if you click do a right click or 2-finger click, you will get a menu, and one of the options will be to duplicate slides. If you select duplicate slides, you get an example of the 2 slides you've just chosen. And if you do that once more, You'll now have 3 sets of slides for week 4, which will allow you to use each of one set to do the answers for each of the 3 civilizations. Now, this might sound like a lot more work than you've done for the last couple of weeks, and it will be a bit more work, but also we're perhaps, for that reason, not expecting quite as much detail in the answers. And also, we will try to reduce and make a little bit less some of the other activities in other curriculum areas for the rest of the week as well. And if you need a little bit more time to finish this week's off at the beginning of next week, we'll take that into account as well. Hope you really enjoy investigating these civilizations and all the mystery and amazing facts and things that they produced during their time in history. Thank you.